Hey y'all, it's David Ducker coming back at you. I'm going to be doing right now a profile for a player character in our current game, Return of the Runefangs, so that you know what I'm talking about when I'm doing my session recaps. So the player character that I'm going to be looking at today is Sir Ulric Gideon Berengar. He is the second son of Lord York Berengar, the current Lord of the Berengar household. Sir Alric is a young knight. He's 18 years old when the story begins, and he's also known as the Veiled Knight. His face was destroyed last year in the spring tournament when he was riding against Viktor Grigorenko. The lance struck him in the helmet, knocked him from his horse. It actually knocked his helmet right off, and it tore his jaw open, leaving a hideous scar. His teeth are exposed even when his mouth is closed. He lost a lot of skin. He lost a lot of points in charisma as well, unfortunately. Doubly unfortunate since he was a very well-liked, very handsome, very charismatic young man. And he had been courting several ladies, eligible daughters of noble houses. There are rumors that the lance was tipped, that it had a false head. It's supposed to have a tournament head on it that doesn't kill people and tear their faces open. But there are rumors that his was a real lance disguised as a tournament lance. Unsubstantiated rumors as of yet. But Sir Ulric has greatly dropped in standing with the ladies, unfortunately. And this was coming off a tournament win for him the year previous to that, when Viktor Grigorenko was actually out with illness. He had fallen sick. And the second favored rider, who was a member of House Hofstetter, had been disqualified. His squire had actually made an error in equipping him. He broke some rules, and he was disqualified, leaving the field pretty wide open. And Sir Ulric actually was the one who prevailed that year. But for a year, he had, all the girls he could want. He was tournament champion, a young upcoming knight. And then the next year, his face is destroyed. All his girls went away, and he's just been living in pain, blues, and agony. You talk about hard times. That's what he's been going through. Now, he also has a mentor figure in his storyline, which is his great uncle, Sir Lewin Berengar, who's a veteran of the War of the Wasteland. He owns a tavern, and he sponsors local arts such as the theater and the opera house. He's another player character, and I'll probably do another video just for him as well. But he does have that mentor figure in his life, does Sir Ulric. And he also has an older brother, Sir Bernard Berengar, who's the heir to the Berengar house, his father's favored son. Everything he could have been if his face wasn't destroyed, everything he should have been, but he just wasn't good enough. So Bernard is there to outshine him. That's his role in the story. And so far he's been doing that very well. He did have a couple of different scenes where he easily outshone Sir Ulric. And you can see the jealousy festering inside of Sir Ulric. So that's a great storyline that I've been developing with the player of Sir Ulric. I think that's pretty much it for Sir Ulric. So I'm going to end off the video right there. Stay tuned for the next one featuring the next character. Stay tuned for the session recaps to see what kind of adventures Sir Ulric gets into. And have yourselves a nice day too.